Hey guys, this is J19 brought to you with our video. I got some news about Final Fantasy VII Remake. And it's about Nomura and what Katase had to say in a Ultimania Final Fantasy VII Remake that just came out for Japan. And Nomura has said this: I hope to release Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2 ASAP. Next game won't completely deviate from the original, Katase says. Alright, this is the full thing. How long will fans have to wait for Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2? According to which team handles the individual production parts. In freshly released Final Fantasy VII Remake Ultimania, which is a massive guide and lore book for the remake, Nomura was quoted for saying that he hopes to have Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2 out as soon as possible. The release schedule, however, depends on which team will handle the production parts. It depends on which team handles it, director said, as translated by Akatake Mache. Sorry about butcher that name. If we divide the work in large parts, it'll take longer. If we separate the work in smaller parts, it'll be a shorter amount of time. I hope to have the next part out ASAP. Okay, back in November last year, Square Enix confirmed that the team is already working on the second part of the remake, but release frame has not been announced yet. The new Ultimania also contains some quotes from producer Yoshinari Kitase, who has something that said about the upcoming parts of the remake. While the main story events in Final Fantasy Remake Part 1 are pretty the same as the original, the game does contain unexpected story twists that might impact the overall perception of the game. According to Katase, however, for future parts, the team doesn't have any intentions to completely deviate from the original game. However, this means that the team intends to abstain themselves from additional story twists remains to be seen. It's good to learn, however, that the next parts of the remake will likely stay close to the original. So, what they're saying is, Nomura wants to try to do as best as they can to have this game out, Part 2 out as soon as possible. I read in a future post, other posts that they also went in depth, that they had an idea of maybe like 3 parts, but depends on how they split the story. If they split it in longer sections, like they said, like longer, it's going to take a while for all the parts to come out. But if they shorten up the parts to, like, you know, say we want to stop here instead of expanding it. It could be 3 parts, but it could be more than that. Depends how they want to work this. But anyways, the good news is a lot of people had worries about they're going to deviate from the original game storyline because of what happened in the ending. I won't say anything. I don't want to spoil it. I want to honor what Square Enix has to say about the ending. If you haven't played the game, play it. I recommend it. Very fun game. But other than that, speaking of which, they are planning to get the second part out ASAP. And you heard it, folks, from producer Yoshinari Kitase and Nomura. They both don't want to deviate from the story too much. They're going to stick to the original like they did Part 1. Part 1 was awesome. They stuck to the story, the major story beats that happened in Midgar. Even though they expanded upon it, they gave it much more lore. I enjoyed it. I enjoy what they done. And it seems like they're going to continue on doing that. They might have some story twists that make us go, whoa, you know, I did not see this happen. Like, what's going on? But they're digging deep into all the lore of Final Fantasy VII and expanding upon it to give us more knowledge of the game and a deeper understanding with this modernization of the original game. So it's a reimagining of what they wanted to do, a remake, if you will, but it's not a one-for-one remake. It's going to have some different twist in it. They also mentioned that I'm not gonna say that. That's spoiler. Anyways, I just want to give you guys heads up that don't worry, they're not gonna like blow this out of proportion and not follow the storyline of Final Fantasy VII, especially for us fans. And those are new to the series of Final Fantasy VII. You're in for a wild ride. The story is incredible once you get the grasp of it. It takes a while. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, comment down below what are your thoughts on this topic, and whether or not you like the direction that they're going with how the ending was, and if you played a remake. Other than that, you guys have a great day, great night. Keep on keeping on. I will catch you all on the next one.